What's up, busy dads? I This morning I was inspired for this topic here. I was having some frustrations myself, and so today I titled "Overcoming Frustrations." And so I know from you guys' feedback that this shows up in many of you's your own journey with weight loss, getting fit, getting strong. And so I wanted to bring some of my own personal experience today and tell you how I come at frustrations in my own life. So I wanted to start off with strength training. So I was down this morning working out, and I'm kind of at my stronger level right now, and I just wasn't on top of my game, and it was just frustrating. And I was halfway through the workout, and I would say like persist and keep going, but as I was going through it, I've run into this many times. Strength training for the last 25 years, and many times a lot stronger than this when I was heavier. But I knew that continuing to work out, I was only going to get a little bit more frustrated. So I just said, I'm just going to kind of stop for now. And on Monday, or actually Tuesday, I'll pick things back up again. And sometimes you just have to do that. And basically, how I come at this from a strength training standpoint, and you can apply this in many ways, is I build up to a certain level, okay? So this is where my strength peaks out at. And what I'll do is I'll take my weights, like on the bench press, the squat, you name it, and I'll drop those weights back down and I'll restart. So sometimes I get a little frustrated right in here. And, my weights have stalled. I can't get any stronger. Things are, it's just frustrating because everything is stuck. So what I'll do is I'll reduce it a little bit, and say I was bench pressing 160 for 10. Well, what I'll do is I'll drop it back to 150 for 10, and I'll restart and then try to break through that point where I was stuck. So basically, that shows right here. And then I work to a new best by through this cycle. Um, Also, as far as I want to talk about looking fit. So today I was celebrating Bethany's birthday, my wife, and I've been kind of eating things that I don't normally eat. Not really off track, but just putting on a little more pounds than usual, feeling a little more bloated, and so that can be a little frustrating. But the way I approach that is I just okay, I enjoyed the moment, enjoyed celebrating my wife's birthday, and I didn't completely go off the rails, but I maybe ate some things that I don't normally eat and everything, and I put a little more pounds back on. But the way I approach that is I just get back on track. I And the same goes with like strength training or your fitness routine. If things aren't going right, you just get back on track. And it's okay. So, where are you frustrated at? Is it your diet, exercise, stress reduction? Are you having more stress like at work? Is this a stressful time? Do you have a project that you're trying to complete at work? Are you an engineer? Are you a project manager? Are you trying to meet a deadline? Is the stress just higher at work? Time management. Are lately, with your family, are there just too many things and you're not able to get it all done? So, where are you frustrated at? Did you want to start or stop doing something? Did you want to keep doing something? That's a lot of times where frustration can show up. So, I want to mention that success is going to involve taking risk in your lives. Many of you guys know this because you're successful dads yourself, and you've had to take risk to get to that success. And also, I just want to say that in order to create success, whether it's in your career, being a successful family man, or having weight loss or fitness success, you're going to have failures, frustration, and setbacks. And so, what do you do to overcome these frustrations? Well, you're going to start again. You're going to keep going. Um, and what do I mean by start again? So, just like in my frustrations with weightlifting, I'm going to start again, and that usually involves adjusting my weights and then overcoming where I was stuck at. So this is kind of the general cycle right here. I'm I'm building up. I get frustrated or stuck. I reduce the weights. I start again. And then I just keep going. I keep going. So I start again, keep going. And this can be applied in many areas of your life. And so also, I want to say take control of your mindset. Take control of your feelings, your thoughts, and how those are making you feel. So take control of your thoughts and feelings around the frustration. When you have a frustration, what are you making that mean in your life? How is that showing up for you? Also, get support around this. If you're having frustrations and they are creating roadblocks for you, or you're not sure how to overcome those, reach out to me. I offer a free call. Sign up for a free call with me. You can do this through the sign up link I have in the description for this video. Also, you can reach out to me on my website at brianjknight.com or send me a personal message. I'm easy to get a hold of. So, where are you frustrated today around your weight loss journey, your fitness journey, your your stress, time management around weight loss? Let me know in the comments, and feel free to reach out to me and get extra help, or reach out to someone that you know in your life, a friend, your spouse, a son or daughter, someone that you can trust, and just reach out today and overcome that frustration. You definitely can do it. And that's all I have for you guys today. Have an amazing weekend, and just reach out if you need support. Have an amazing day. Bye.